compared to German, for example, or compared to Mandarin or to Japanese, the order of the words in a sentence can be real. I mean, you can change it a bit as you will. You know that. You know that you don't have, like in German, you have to start with this word and to end with this word, and the sentence gets its meaning. In French, you can just like put the words
in a sentence.
Like you put all the words. If it's correct or not, okay.
It's the way I speak French.
Yeah, and it's great, and it works. You know that. So once again, French is very, how to say that, as we got the impression there's so many rules, but as we start speaking, it's very free to speak a bit the way we want. And if you go to France, what is funny is like we French people, anyway, we will not use the word that you learn in the textbook or you learn in the class, because we like to change the words. We like to, it's a bit like in Taiwan. This is something in common between French speakers and Taiwanese Mandarin speakers. That we like to play with the word a lot, and we like to inject some sense of humor in our common sentences. So anyway, a good way also to learn French is to play with it. Mm-hmm. It's to have fun with it, to have fun with the language, to try to make some game of words, for example, when two words look similar, maybe we can play with them a bit like you do in Taiwan with Mandarin. So it's very interesting that, jump into this wall of terror. You're scared because it seems to be a big block with a lot of things, but you will learn them little by little. Mm-hmm. If you go through the language, no matter if you do a lot of mistakes, if you play with it, this is the way that French people do anyway. So I think it's my advice.
Cool.
Okay, maybe the next question?
Yeah, let's go
but
with the next
question. But it's very different than the language question. It's my question.
Sure.
Why French have a lot of vacation?
Do you think? Because it's a kind of funny topic, because recently there was a discussion in France, like the former prime minister wanted to remove 2 days of vacations each year, and in fact it was a big debate, and French people, they were not agree with that. So we don't think we've got too much vacation. We think we lack of vacations. Mm-hmm. We need to have more vacations,
Because Taiwanese lack of vacation.
Because every time when I talk to my host family, she always told me, I'm during the vacation, I will reply you later or something. So, why vacation again? It's like every day is your vacations.
Well, being a French myself, I don't think we got too many days of vacation or holidays. First, we've got a lot of different calendars. We've got some festival that are related to histories and we have to celebrate, or it can be victories like Vasilia's birthday, right? You're born on November 11, which is a ceasefire from the First World War. Mm-hmm. So it's also vacation day in France. So it can be like related to historical event. Of course, everyone knows July 14th, which is the French Revolution Day. Anyway, or we've got like traditional ancient festival, or it's linked to religion, or it's linked to just culture, like celebrating Christmas, celebrating Easter, celebrating different festival during the year. So I guess it's because we've got maybe a strong continuity in our history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we add more and more and more. Maybe at the end, all the year is holiday.
Yes.
Oh my God. And I will move to France.
Can be
I will
nice.
move to France.
Me too.
What about this plan? But yeah, maybe the working culture is not that strong in France. Also, maybe of course having a job is very important, of course, but maybe less than some other countries. I mean, I'm not talking about having a job, but like being really involved into our work. Maybe for French people, yeah, the work is the work, job is job, occupation is occupation, and we do that because we need to work to pay the taxes, to buy our stuff, and then the important part of life is after the job, after the work. So maybe we're not that involved into our jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the working culture is a bit different.
Mm-hmm. I'm jealous. I gotta move to France.
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
Have you watched the Emily in Paris?
Oh, never. But let's say it's more produced for foreigners. This kind of things. It's an American TV show, right? It's not a French one, but it happens in Paris. So you watch it?
I watched the season 1.
Okay.
But I think
There's season 2?
I think
I
so.
don't
No,
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
But for me, the real France, it's very different than the
Different from the movie?
yeah.
You mean the real French people?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen the movie.
Oh, there's
Okay.
a scene in the Emily in Paris. It says like when Emily walk into the boulangerie. Yes,
Boulangerie.
it's the person, right? Boulangerie is the
A
person.
boulangerie is a shop. It's
Yeah,
bakery.
boulanger.
A boulanger is a person.
Yeah. Oh, boulangerie. Oh, then it's boulangerie. He walks into the shop and meet. There's the people who sell a boulanger sell the pain, right?
Yes,
Then
the bread. Yeah.
she say, I want une pain au chocolat.
Un pain au chocolat.
Yeah, and the madame say, oh, it's wrong. It's un pain au chocolat. So
Oh, okay.
so the
It's
French
hard to
people
be
really
correct.
correct people like that, but teachers say, no, don't worry. French people makes mistakes.
No, I don't think you will be. Honestly, I don't think you will be like corrected for your language mistakes or for your accent. So you have to remember there's tones of accent in French, even in like local French people, depending of which part of France we are, depending if we are in the south, east, southwest, north, east, northwest, central France, the accent is really different. So no, it's not I mean, the pronunciation maybe can be important, but the accent, no, usually we can understand every kind of accent.
Yeah, but Emily messed up the gender. So the madame is like, oh, it's not une, it's un.
No, it's maybe to make fun of French people. I don't know. I'm sure no one in France will correct.
do that.
Yeah, no one will do that because it's not that obvious also for French people that why is this word with a la feminine? What is this word is with a le masculine? It's not that obvious. So no, of course. But American people, they've got a long tradition of shooting movies in Paris, like in the 50s, in the 60s, you've got these movies with. Have you seen these movies with Audrey Hepburn? You don't know her?
Yeah, I know.
You know the name?
It's Audrey Hepburn.
Okay.
I know her.
You know her? she in fact she was a British, if I'm not wrong, but she was working for Hollywood, and it's back then there was like before Emily in Paris, we've got this kind of movies like I don't know, Funny Faces, like Charade. So some movies appears in Paris. So it was like American movies because they find like Paris is very romantic and something like. But in this kind of movies, French people, they are not characters. They are just like in the background and they're just saying like, oui madame, bien madame. Or they are like drivers, or they are maybe policemen, with big mustache. There's sometimes like they are funny policemen, but they're never the main characters. So yes, also Paris, or France, it's a bit a playground for American people or American tourists or like American movies at least. So there's a French culture remade by American, which is cool. I mean, it's promoting tourism. It's I'm not blaming American people to do that, but they've got a different image of what is France in this kind of movies. And I guess Emily in Paris is a bit like the continuation of this tradition.
So what do you think about the idea of Paris a romantic place?
As I was saying, it's
A playground.
on foreign eyes, I guess first of all, I'm not from Paris. I'm from the southeast. But I have to go. Well,
I'm thinking, where is the southeast?
Near Italy. I'm born in a city called Nice, which is
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you know that city, right?
Yeah.
So being born there, I was born in Nice. So the Parisian culture is a bit like a foreign culture for me. But I have to go to Paris every year, once a year. Once a year, thank you. And I experience a lot of Parisian life. Parisian people, they always complain about Paris, so I don't think they find that is a romantic city. They find there's too many rats in the streets. And I recently read an article about saying that Paris is the 5th city in the world with the biggest rat population. So they don't feel like Parisian people. They don't feel Paris is romantic. Is Paris romantic is a huge question, because the meaning of romantic for Taiwanese people or for American people, I guess, is way different than the meaning of romantic for French people.
Really?
I think romantic in French is more something related to melancholia, sad feelings, being all dressed in black, writing poetry under the moon, this kind of things.
That sounds like a funeral.
Yeah, it's more gothic kind of stuff, for French people, being romantic is being a bit like a outsider, like this kind of this is like, we will say a French guy or a French girl is romantic when someone is like, oh, my friend is a bit crazy, is only hanging out at night alone. Oh, what a romantic guy,
Wow. In a sarcastic way, or
no sarcastic way. It's like what we think about what is romantic. It's pretty different. So for foreign people, usually romantic is related to love feelings, to like, yes, I will meet by chance, I'm meeting a handsome guy, a pretty girl, and the story is starting. But there's like we were talking about cultural shock. I think for French people, romantic is not the same ID than for. So maybe Paris is romantic also for French people, but in like a dark way.
Okay. So next time I would say like, "Oh, you're so romantic," but that's
You can try
sarcastic.
to a French person. Yeah, you can try. You're so romantic. It doesn't mean that he is paying dinner to his girlfriend. It means that he cannot sleep at night.
But the night in French, like in the major city, is not safe, right? Like in Brussels, it's not safe. I don't know if it in.
Yeah, maybe you're saying that because Taiwan is super, super, super safe.
Yeah.
This is from a Taiwanese perspective. I can understand that you're saying that. It's true that Taiwan, you can be alone outside almost at every time, especially like in downtown. Well, but is France dangerous? I'm not sure, I'm not sure. Maybe also because from French perspective, we are growing up with a different mood, like the city we don't have the same experience of what is a city. So we will not say it's dangerous. I don't think so. I don't think we will say it's dangerous. I think we will say life is like that. What
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie. What I want to express is like, I guess 2,000 years ago it was the same. Like, of course, there was places in Paris, let's say, that you cannot hanging out at night. It's not something from the modern society. I think it's from history. You've got a city, you've got millions of people together, so it means nice people and
Bad people.
less nice people, let's say. But it's from the very beginning of what is a city, at least in Europe, a city is like that, and it never be different, and it will be like that forever. So it's not especially dangerous. It's just like it's how it works when you are in city. I think this is the opposite. Is Taiwan a very safe place? I think it's more like that. We have to consider more like this perspective.
And we was talk about the pain au chocolat.
Okay.
Do you eat baguette every day in France?
We can say that. Well, every day. Because for example, the sandwiches are made with baguettes too. So
Sandwiches are made with bucket.
Yeah.
Isn't it too hard?
it has to be a bit
little
hard. Right. It's the purpose is to be a bit hard. We don't like soft sandwiches. Like this kind of things you've got in the
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. It's too soft for us. Yeah, I mean us when I'm saying for French people. So the sandwiches are made with baguette bread. So yes, we can say because sandwich is something that we eat very often, especially at lunch. When you got to work and you just have 1 hour for lunchtime, you usually go to the bakery because in France we do not have 7-Eleven, Family Mart, this convenience store, this Chausher. We do not have that. We don't even know the name of these brands. So what the most common shop in France is the bakery, la boulangerie. So when we need to eat something, our instinct lead us to la boulangerie, to the bakery, and so we've got sandwich, or we've got pain au chocolat. Yeah. So what do you want to say about pain au chocolat?
I love it.
Oh yeah, sure.
But we'll think that the bread in Taiwan and the bread in France, it's very different.
Yeah, we had the salty bread with the green onions on it.
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
we don't have that in France. Yeah.
Have you tried that before?
Yeah, I mean in Taiwan.
Taiwan?
Yeah, no, in France, no, it doesn't exist. Yeah, in Taiwan, it's very tasty. I really like.
Then why there's no the bread like that in France?
Oh, I guess is I'm not very good in talking about like cuisine, but I guess is the way to bake the bread. Usually, the bakeries they've got these very ancient ovens, you know. So it's very huge, or maybe sometimes it's more. Maybe I say ancient because sometimes it can be very traditional, you know, stone made. But I guess nowadays it's like modern electronic devices. Anyway, we've got this huge ovens, but like it's so big, this kind of ovens for the bread, that I think you need a lot of space to bake bread or to bake pain au chocolat, croissant, and so on. So maybe yes, this kind of bread is difficult to make if you don't have enough room to put this kind of huge material with huge equipment, huge oven. So maybe yes, it's a bit difficult to have the same kind of bread in Taiwan. But I think the bread is not that bad in Taiwan. I mean, I kind of like it.
I like the bread in Taiwan.
Yeah,
I said,
me
how can the bread in Taiwan not sell it in France?
What?
It's so tasty.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's difficult to
Yeah,
change
I'm getting
the
hungry
habit.
by saying that.
Yeah, me too.
The green onion bread. Oh my god.
So let's have something to eat, right? I think we talk too much. We speak like for an hour, right? Around. So thank you. I wish you good luck, Vasilia,
Thank you.
for the Belgium. How long will you stay in Belgium?
8 months.
Okay.
8 or 9 months in total.
We are coming back.
Yeah, but I come back.
Okay. So you will experience like Christmas time in Belgium.
Yeah, Christmas time.
That's cool.
And many holidays.
Enjoy.
Yeah, there's so many holidays in Belgium. Yeah, thank you.
You see, it's not only France.
Yeah, it's in the whole Europe, I think.
I don't know. And any plans to go to France or Europe?
I hope, but I'm not sure which department should I choose. So
For master?
for
degree.
master.
Cool.
But I feel thinking about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know. Oh, that's very interesting. We've got tons of departments, right, in France. We've got tons of things to study. That's
What's your
great.
major in Taiwan?
Film and TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we've got this kind of major in French for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
very
for
much.
All the best for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Au revoir.